be on my way.
Touch on a lock of your
Squeeze their guts out of their ears like an overfilled sausage. Well, my cousin saw a real ghost.
What's around you? It's peaceful, isn't it?
And I have a duty to the city and toward Portash, so halt right there.
This sudden restriction on visiting the docks.
Gods, you're beautiful.
People down there on the docks going about their business. Precisely the attitude that is ruining this city.
We could take a few in. Our mansion's big enough.
Oh, you are the funny one.
I am probably not an absolute zip.
One more drink.
Well, the city's been a shock to them after all that time in the road.
Must have been a hard walk from Eldermount. They'll get used to it.
It's only been a month, Wendell. Of course you remember our first date.
What a perfect month it's been. Right, darling?
Right.
I really don't think I've ever felt this way about someone before.
There's figures hiding in the foliage.
Problem is with the
Might be a
robe.
trap.
It hides my identity.
But it's not exactly inconspicuous, is it? I cannot believe you've come dressed
I should
like
speak
the
up.
villain in a tragic.
We redden our steel by the light of day in his name. But you are not the lamb for our slaughter. It seems you've won Lady Oren's favor. Join us in this act of slaughter, in Baal's name.
I have better things to do, but you go ahead.
Let this murder be his sacrament.
tools are still here.
Considering an army of cultists is on its way to cut our throats.
Baldur's Gate, City of Steel.
I can sneak in here. Security shouldn't be too tight. A few charmed innocents, maybe.
You are intruding in the palace of Cazador Czar. Leave now, citizen.
The guard's words are clear, but spoken without thought or intent. Behind her eyes, you see nothing. She must be one of the charmed thralls Astarion mentioned.
I am inspecting the security on your master's orders.
Of course. Whatever the master desires. Enter freely, and of your own will.
Before he got paid.
I'll take that.
Memorize these rules and do not fail to follow them. Do your job silently. Do not speak unless spoken to. The master likes quiet. If you are not busy, find something to do and look busy. The master likes diligence. If you encounter the master, stand still and cast down your eyes with deference. The master likes to be respected. No whistling. Chamberlain Dufay.
So, Darian, vampire dens. What should I expect?
Vampires would be a safe bet.
Hilarious. You belong on stage. Perhaps the blood-stained sort, with a hooded man standing by, axe in hand.
So long as there's a cheering crowd. As for vampire dens, I'd brace your nose. They can be very organic.
The master is pure. His palace must be pure. No stain, no smudge, no taint. Pure.
Seems simple enough.
There are 17 paintings, but sometimes some of them are the same painting, except that later sometimes they're different again. There are 17 candelabra. Sometimes I light them, but the candles don't burn down. There are 17 chairs, which is almost always too many. Father says that if I go into the ballroom that I will be bitten 17 times by 17 rats.
Everything must be clean. Everything must... Another guest for the Master's celebration. I'm afraid you're too late. You'll have to... Master Astarion? What are you doing here? Why aren't you downstairs?
Well, obviously I'm on my way down now. So if you could just point us in the right direction.
But you're too late. The doors have been sealed. The ritual is about to begin.
So unseal the doors and let us in.
It's too late. Godi has sealed the doors and will not open them until the ritual is complete.
Cazador gave the key to Godi. And where is this sadistic old sack of bones?
It does not matter. You're too late. The Master will be so angry that you missed the ritual. He will do such terrible, terrible things to you. I do not have any more time to waste. There is too much to do, too much to prepare.
So this is it. I'm home. There's the same fading carpet. The same tasteless art. Nothing's changed. But gods, everything feels different.
What's it like being back?
It does feel strange. Breaking into your own home. Especially if murder's on your mind. Then again, this is hardly the strangest thing we've done together. Although it could be the most satisfying. Well, the second most satisfying.
Are the servants charmed, like the guards in the tower?
Oh no. It's much worse than that. They're fanatics. Here of their own free will, and utterly devoted to Cazador. Each one came to our door, and begged to be given his eternal gift. They're sure he'll turn them if they serve him well enough. He'd almost feel sorry for the poor, deluded souls. But they're idiots, who brought this upon themselves, so don't.
Who's this Godi? Why does he have the key?
He's Cazador's skeletal right hand. He kept us in line, when Master didn't feel like torturing us himself. If Cazador's going to trust anyone to lock the doors behind him, it'd be that rattling old carcass. Godi kept us in kennels downstairs. The Master ruled everywhere else, but they were his domain.
So, what's the plan?
If my dear siblings were right, Cazador's hiding somewhere below the palace. After so many years, I would have spotted any secret tunnels out here. The only place that was off limits to us was his study. If the entrance is anywhere, it'll be there, through the ballroom.
Are you sure about this? You don't have to face him, but I pretty much think that you want to, and I want to also. But I'm going to ask you just to be sure.
I've never been less sure of anything. But if I don't face him now, I never will. I'll spend the rest of my life running, watching the shadows, never feeling safe. No. This has to happen. Here and now. Also, there's a small matter of all that power I can steal from the bastard. So that'll be nice.
The door is covered in intricate text, but you can't see anywhere a key might fit. Only a small round hollow engraved with a family crest.
I'm going to try to decipher the text on the door.
The writing means nothing to you. You can't even recognize the script.
There's writing like this all over the palace. Some old, probably dead language of Cazador's. We were strictly forbidden from learning it.
I'm going to examine the hollow in the door.
The indentation is small and features an engraving of the family crest. Beyond that, it's a perfectly normal, mysterious door.
Tonight we... Bless us, Master. May we be...
A ledger listing and tracking inventory of goods in regular use at the Tsar Palace, with categories for food and drink for servants and guests, cleaning supplies including alchemical blood stain remover from bone cloaks, opaque heavy curtains, candles of different sizes in yellow tallow, and red and black wax, leather straps with buckles, balms and oils, and regular deliveries of Baldur's Mouth broadsheets. Chamberlain Dufay. The Cazador dictionary we use to train new servants on how to operate the ballroom door has gone missing, and my signet ring alone won't do the job. Please have the servants sort this out. It shouldn't be my problem to solve. Good day. Godi. The note continues in different handwriting. Godi. Their servants and I are thoroughly busy preparing for the Master's celebration. Get your bones out of the kennel and search every chamber on the vampire spawn level and quickly find that book.
Should be easy.
Still alive, so that's progress. Swift as my feet can carry me. What's in here?
Chamberlain Dufay. He's dead.
Something over there.
Diary of Antoine Dufay, Chamberlain of Cazador's Palace. The final page of the diary reads, I know enough about what the Master has in mind with his ritual that I refuse to be the stand-in for that missing Bratistarian. Even if Cazador finds my body, the potion Bone Cloaks sold me is promised to provide a convincing illusion of death, especially since I'll leave behind a look-alike potion of acid poison. My one regret is my dear Lorana, but I simply cannot trust her with the secret of my one chance of escape. When the potion wears off, Cazador will have ascended and will have need of my services, or he will be no more, and mastery of the palace will fall to me.
Tonight we shall see his true form.
There's some sort of magic bound to that door.
It's gotta be clean.
What the hell's happened? I feel so weak.
What in the hell's is happening here?
Bless us.
I never saw anything like this. Whatever happened to that girl, it wasn't good.
Time to get going.
The book is a dictionary of the ancient Kozakoran language from the distant lands of Karatur. Flipping through the pages, you find certain words and phrases underlined. Open, enter, beware, forbidden, and sealed.
A dictionary language. Hardly surprising for a vampire's lair.
Behold, one of Cazador's cheapest tricks. An illusionary wall. Behind it is the kennel. A fetid little cell he'd throw us into when displeased.
I smell a trap.
I know you're there, Golly. Stop skulking and show yourself.
You always were sharp, little one. Sharp enough to cut yourself.
It's taking everything I have not to grind your rotten carcass to dust.
Don't be mad at Cody, child. I only did my job. Only kept you in line.
You tortured us. For days at a time.
Oh, yes. And you sang so sweetly for me. None of the others screamed like you did. But you're home now, and you brought me a treat, eh? A new friend for Cody.
Cazador hired me to capture Astarion. I'm here to deliver.
But you're too late to see the Master. The doors are sealed. He will not be disturbed.
Doors can be unsealed. Just give us the key and we'll show ourselves in.
Godi will not open them for anyone, much less for you.
Cazador gave me orders too. Astarion needs to be returned no matter what.
The Master will not be disobeyed. You will not open that door.
Let's go.
Tonight he ascends. Tonight we shall see his true form.
Your
Yes,
command.
Master. May we be worthy of you.
What now? Ready for battle.
Still breathing, despite everything. There's an inscription on the ring. Looks like the same language as that book from earlier.
Tonight we shall see his true form.
We have everything we need to open the ballroom door. So let's not waste time talking. Cazador's hiding somewhere behind that door, and I'm going to find him.
Can't slow down.
It'll be over soon. I can rest soon.
Everything must be perfect.
The door remains sealed, with naught to see but strange writing and a small hollow. Looking closer, you recognize the writing. It's the same Kozakuran script from the dictionary you found.
I'm going to press the Tsar signet ring against the hollow and read the door's inscription aloud.
The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door swings open.
Stupid wounds. You can't be here. No one in, no one out.
You're new. Cazador never kept guard dogs before.
The runaway spawn. You reek of the Master's scent. Come with us. Come to Master.
Excuse me? I will not be ordered around my own house by some blow-in mutt.
We bring you to him. We get his favor.
Keep them guessing. Hungry for the slaughter.
Tonight we shall see his true form.
A wise move.
These boots have seen everything. closer. Too much to bear. With haste.
Still draw breath.
Let's have a look.
Cazador skulking somewhere beneath us. In this defiled chapel the others mentioned. We just have to find the entrance. Then he'll be mine.
On my 13th birthday, I was summoned to the city palace by Uncle Cazador. Old Droshel hitched the team to the best carriage and drove me to the Black Dragon Gate, where I was met by porters and a litter to carry me through the upper city to Tsar Palace. The chamberlain was waiting to conduct me to the ballroom, a chamber mysterious to me, as I had never been allowed to enter it before. Amita Tsar. This excerpt from the Gates Plug Crawl Guide suggests that more than one drink was imbibed during its writing. Everyone goes on about the elf song, how iconic it is, how interesting its ghost is. Well, boo, I say. I wish to have music, drama, and I can't with a spirit jealous enough to stop any but itself performing. Therefore, it is with stupendous delight that I suggest many other glorious boozing establishments. Take the Blushing Mermaid, where you can watch Shimmer the Siren dazzle the crowd, or simply enjoy its swashbuckling patrons singing shanties and beat one another into oblivion. Or perhaps you fancy a delightful venue with live music and the most sour wait staff you'll ever meet. If so, the Singing Lute is for you. Tucked away by the harbor, it's perfect for a romantic evening. If nothing else, Hank's delightful demeanor will also make you grateful for your beloved. However, there remains another watering hole, one that only the most daring, the most courageous of patrons should go. Should you wish to test your mettle and rub shoulders with this city's secret underbelly, I can only tell you this. Enjoy the Guildhall.
Here we go.
Stand on a clean metal platform, a beautiful but antiquated elevator. There are some scuffs to show its age, signs of things dragged onto it over the years, but it seems to be in good working order.
What in the hells? I never knew this was here. This was always Cazador's private quarters. Only he ever came in here. Well, him and the unfortunate souls we brought to feed him.
I'm going to descend into the depths of the palace.
Ominous, yet
What in the
austere.
hells?
This
I never
place
knew
has
any
its
of this was here.
charms.
like the door to the ballroom upstairs. This door features no keyhole. It does have an indentation for a signet ring.
I'm going to press the Tsar's signet ring into the hollow in the door.
The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air. On the pillow rests a skull with a scroll clamped in its bony jaws. The skull's empty eye sockets flare with an eldritch gleam. You feel invited somehow to witness the skull's memories. It seems urgent.
The skull's memories rise and unfold. I'm going to let them wash over me.
This skull is all that remains of the vampire Velioth. He turned Cazador, gave him the gift, and then taught him the rules of vampiric existence.
I'm going to concentrate on the memory. What is Velioth's first lesson?
Velioth's first lesson is always to dominate. Allow none to be your equal. Velioth recalls when Cazador reached out to a former friend. His punishment was to watch as Velioth drained his friend dry.
I'm going to concentrate on the memory. What is Velioth's second lesson?
Velioth's second lesson is that power comes from solitude. To share with others is to be weak, and to be weak is to fail and die. Velioth recalls when Cazador rebelled against him. Cazador suffered 11 years of impalement because he failed.
I'm going to concentrate on the memory. What is Velioth's third lesson?
You let the shock of impalement allow your focus to waver, and Velioth's words drift away, lost in the mists of time. Velioth recalls Cazador, his lessons learned, killing him in the rite of perfect slaughter. How they both laughed. Velioth recalls Cazador boiling the flesh from his skull, and then, to mock him, clamping his schooling scroll in Velioth's jaws. The skull's eyes flash a final time, and its jaws sag open. The scroll with all of Cazador's rituals is yours. Velioth is no more.
Even his precious rules. This is all so grand. To think, it was just sitting here, lurking under the floor.
Do you think he built this dungeon just for the ritual?
I don't know. It feels older than that. Who knows how old? But Cazador will want a grand space for his ascension. A venue like this feels perfect. Now we just need to see what lies at the heart of this place.
Unfurling the scroll reveals a list of foul rites and rituals detailing the ways death can be turned to one's advantage, or simply made more interesting. The rite of perfect slaughter, the liturgy of the dead, the sacrament of the damned, and many more strange, accursed rituals cover the parchment. The final entry, however, is familiar. The rite of profane ascension. O piteous dread, O ravenous dead! Immortality is your gift, but darkness is your prison, and hunger its jailer. The rite of profane ascension will release you. Walk in the sun, suffer not from hunger, grow your power beyond anything you imagined. A pact has been made with the Lord of Hellfire. Deliver unto him 7,000 souls, each bearing an infernal mark, and you shall be free of your change. You shall know true power. Deliver the souls, speak the words, Ecceas Dominus, has animus offero in sacrificio, nunath volo potestiam, quam polites es mihi.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring.
I'm going to press the signet ring into the hollow in the door.
The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air. Approaching the cells, you're met with hollow-eyed faces. There's an almost physical stink of decay and neglect.
Astarion, do you know who these prisoners are?
I don't even know what this prison is. He hid all of this from me. And the others. If I had to guess, I'd say they're part of his ritual. But where in the hells do they come from?
You. I know you. You're the one from the tavern. You smiled and joked and got me drunk.
No. You're dead.
You called me so many sweet things. My name sounded like a lyric on your tongue.
Sebastian.
You remember me.
You were handsome. Shy. You'd never been kissed.
You taught me how. And then you destroyed me.
It can't be.
Beneath the dirt and blood, you notice that every prisoner has a rune carved into their flesh.
His scar matches the runes on your back.
Then they're bound to the Black Mass too. Bound through the scars. Through me. I know these faces. Every one that shares my scar. They're my conquests. I pursued them. Seduced them. And brought them to Cazador. He told us he was feeding on them, but he turned them to spawn. He turned every last one, so we'd have souls for this cursed ritual.
How long?
What?
How long have I been down here?
I'm going to let Astarion answer.
170 years. You were one of my first.
My family. My friends. They're gone. You took them from me. You took everything from me.
We need to go now.
There's no escape. No escape for us. And no escape for you, Astarion. This nightmare never ends, and it's your fault! You did this, damn you! I damn you to the hells! I damn you to misery! I damn you!
Just try to hold on, all right?
Gods above. He kept Sebastian. I should have known what Cazador was capable of. Ah, he's played us for such fools. Not just 7 spawn to placate the devil. 7 spawn and 7,000 souls bound to them in blood. Everyone, whoever trusted me enough to let down their guard, innocents, idiots, and the unlucky. It doesn't matter. I will need to sacrifice them all if I want to perform the ritual.
Why are you floating, Astarion? Don't think about them. Focus on yourself.
Thank you. Yes. This will all be over soon. It's just sickening. Seeing them again. I don't know what else.
I just want to breathe free air. One last time.
Our parents will come for us. Of course, I'm sure. Hey! Hey, you! Come closer.
Oh, God. It can't be.
It is you. I knew it. I'll kill you. Once I get out of here, I'll kill you!
What's wrong with you?
I'm hungry. Starved. And it's all because of him! Didn't he tell you? He's the one that kidnapped us. He's the reason we're spawns. I'll kill you!
Yes. Now that you, mention it, I may have done that. Don't look at me like that. Cazador's orders. Quite the deviation from my usual routine, of course. Capture, not lure. I didn't bring them in with sweet rolls or anything. I really forgot about them. Felt nothing the moment I handed them over to him. Oh.
If Cazador wants them, then Cazador can have them. Let's go.
I hope he finds you and trains you to a husk!
Well, that could have gone better.
A long way to go still.
I know. Just try to hold on.
Have a lot on my mind.
And, well, in it.